All right, so we were just at the bottom of page 32, finishing up this last problem. So I'm going to go through and move the 15. So I'll subtract 15 from both sides, which would give me negative 63x. We'll just come back down. That'll become 0. Then my equal sign, and negative 48 minus 15 is going to be, you know, they'll both be, it's like saying negative 48 plus negative 15. So it'll be negative, 63. And then I would divide both sides by negative 63 to finish it off. And we would get x is positive 1. All right, so I am going to flip to the next page and do a couple of those. And then I am going to see where we're at because I might take a break for the day. Okay, so with this page, we're on 33 now. So top of page 33. So I'm just going to figure out what would the number be that would be best to use. So if I've got 1, 2 places past the decimal point there, 1 here, 1, 2 here, and 1 here, I just need to go with the 2 places past the decimal point. So I want to multiply everything by 100, and that will clear out all of those decimals that I see. So I did 100, and remember you got to do it times every single term. Because whatever we do to one side must be done to everything else. So then we'll have a 0.05z there, 0.2 there, 0.15z, and 10.5 there. And when I multiply by 100, moving that decimal point 2 places to the right, so this ends up becoming just 5z. The next term, because I'm going to have to move 2 places, I'll have to put in a 0, and I will get 20. And on the other side of the equation, I will end up with 15z minus 1050, because moving it 2 places would get me to 1050 or 1050. And then we would continue to go through and move all of the variables to one side. I think I would probably move the 5z, so subtract 5z from both sides, which would give me 20 equals 10z minus 1050. And now if I add that amount to both sides, that will make these become 0, leaving me with 10z on the right. And on the left, we will have 1070. And then finally, undo the multiplication of 10 by dividing both sides by 10. And z will be 107. Now, I know that you can do these with your calculator, but like I said before we started looking at clearing fractions and decimals, it's the method here that's the most important that I want to make sure you're practicing, because it will come into play when we have more variables involved as we get further on into the semester. So the last bit on page 33 here are a couple extra practice solving equations ones where, you know, they're probably like the most complicated things you would have seen coming out of Math 38. So your prior math experience. So I will leave those for you guys to try. And I will, put up PDFs for these once I have a chance to get those scanned and posted. And I am going to stop here. The next part is a different topic, so I want to hang on to that for the next video.